welcome back to Datcast. I'm Shades, and with me as always, my co-host, UK Shady.
Hey!
Okay, so that was... See, I don't know if I might put the blooper at the end, I don't know, but we just had a little...
Oh my god, that was
goof.
brilliant.
It was great. So yeah, we're back with the podcast again this week. A lot of things have happened in the world of games and sexiness, but we have not been on the ball as much as we should, particularly me, because I've been busy with other fruits of my labour. But first, before we get to all that stuff, how have you been, UK?
I've been great, thanks.
Yeah?
Just busy with my videos as always.
Yeah, you put out, I got a set schedule, but...
2 a day.
Yeah, you were doing, what? The other day you did, 7?
I upload 2 a day, every day. I try to. I try.
Wow.
If I don't, though, I just leave it for a minute or something and then go back, see if anyone's...
So what are you currently uploading at the moment?
Well, I upload a couple this morning because I let them render, and then I put them all on my private list, and I publish a few at a time, and then whatever else is left I upload later. So today I just rendered my latest Gmod video that I recorded, and another singing one. So
Well, at least you got a bit of variety on there too, so...
That's true. I've been doing a lot of Gmod lately, actually. God.
Nice. What else have you been up to? You been up to anything else, or not too much?
Not too much other than that. What about you?
Me... Well, after my little incident with the 3D custom girl thing, I took a little bit of a break. Because basically, I burnt my dick out. So I was like, I should just take a break.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. No, I basically just, I've been taking a bit of time for myself, and just sitting back and playing some video games, which I will talk about in a little bit, what games I've been playing. But, yeah, I've just been playing video games, which is very rare for me, these past few months. I just don't play as many games as I probably should. I mean, you play way more games than I do at the moment.
I only play WoW, Gary's Mod, and DOA.
That's still more than me, though. That's still way more than me. Okay, so before we get into games, and particularly games we've been playing, I mean, you just mentioned the games you're playing. Talking about that game news, we just launched Dat 5 Sexy Robots. So if you guys haven't checked that out, it's on the screen right now. You can see Shadet's top 5 list of sexy robots in gaming, and a lot of people said in the comments that I missed a lot of robots, particularly when I wrote the list with her. And I did, because it's funny when you write a list like that, because you think, oh man, I can't think of any. And then when you've done it, and you've edited it, it's like, you can think of 50 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and it's and then you're like, oh no. And then people mention some really good ones.
We do.
Yeah, and then I'm just like, oh damn it, and it was pretty typical that I was going to put Roll at number 1 as well, but, yeah, we had that video.
It's a good list.
Oh,
I didn't know any other robots other than them.
And also, yeah, if you haven't seen it, 3D Custom Girl, I played a game where I had a peripheral that went on my dick, and that was an experience in itself, and I want to apologise in case my mum does watch the video. I'm just apologising now. I'm sorry, Mum, that I let you down. I'm sorry.
So it's come to this.
Yeah, what has my son done? And what else we had? So yeah, we got the podcast coming out, which should be out literally within a day or so of it being recorded. But also, after that, another Dat Game review is literally right around the corner. And if you thought that we'd finished doing a weird block of weirdness, there's another weird game that I'm working on at the moment that I'm doing a review on. I don't want to say anything about it yet, but it's a good one. It's a really, really good one. And I've been meaning to edit it, but now I'm going to tell you why I haven't been editing. Because I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 5, and I've been playing it for, and I will tell you how long, 79 hours I've played it for. I've played it.
Not too bad.
That's not too bad. But that's only single player, so I just want to let everyone know that I apologize if I've not been active, because this is a game that, not even joking, when the very first Metal Gear came out, hell, the first game I ever played of the series came out in 1998, and this game answered questions from that game that I've been asking myself since 1998. That's how good the storyline is, and it's an amazing game. And on that sub note, Quiet, the female sniper in the game, is absolutely sexy, and she's worth every moment you spend with her. And there's a lot of secret stuff, and I'm going to do a video of it soon, a Dat moment video. I wanted to finish the game first before I kind of did a Dat moment, because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, and I will be putting a spoiler thing in the video when I do it. But there's actually a couple of really cool scenes, but the scenes I can say is there's a scene where you can have a shower, you can shower with her. You can actually have a shower with Quiet.
I know there's one where you can dance in the rain with her. And
you can dance in the rain with her as well. The one where you have a shower is a very interesting one, because everybody's really jealous of you having a shower with her.
Everyone wants to get in the shower with her.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like very interesting scenes with her, because for somebody who doesn't speak, she has a way of conveying her feelings through her look, and that just shows you how far we've come in gaming, when a character can look at you and then you can tell what they're thinking
without words.
Yeah, exactly. She has this sort of she's just able to portray certain things and actions by her movement. And a lot of people are saying like, oh, she's dressed like really like skimpy, like why did they do that in this game? Like, were they just doing that for that factor? It honestly honestly they did it for the story, because and this isn't really a spoiler, she actually catches fire, and so she has a thing in her body that has turned her into basically a plant, so she has to breathe through her skin.
Photosynthesis, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, photosynthesis, and so she's got to like have sunlight and water. And so, that being said, she's got to wear a lot less clothing than she does, and a lot of people still don't think that's an excuse. But I'm just saying, I think it's a perfect excuse to see boobs. And
I hate it how they think it's objectifying women and all this crap, because women objectify men with their muscles and stuff, like saying, oh, we want really muscly men with their shirts off, so why can't the woman have her shirt off?
Exactly.
And wear a bikini? I don't see what the problem is here. I don't see what's wrong with it.
Exactly. And then it's like, yeah, they'll do that with guys, and then we're like, well, that doesn't seem right, but we can't say anything because, you know, I guess because they put boobs in a different category, because we're in a society where you can't show boobs walking around, where you can show a man shirtless, which is weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird when you think about it.
Because they're both nipples. They're still nipples, and they're still the chest area. It's like, and then women breastfeed, which naturally means it's natural, right?
Yeah, it means it's natural.
They have the boobs.
I mean, I don't get me wrong. Like, you got to have that support in a bra, I guess. But it just seems really odd that you know, it's it's such a hypocritical. We're in such a very weird time, especially for gaming too, where people constantly criticize. Like, Dead or Alive is a perfect example of a game that's constantly being ridiculed. And it's still an amazing game. Like, it still plays amazing.
Yeah.
You just bought that too, didn't you?
I did, and everyone keeps moaning about how slow my FPS is, but I'm like, I didn't see how slow it is. It's still fun to play.
Yeah. As long as you're enjoying it, though.
It's true, and I mean, I'm still going to record it the same as I have, and if they complain about the slowness, I'll just tell them to shut the fuck up. They can sit there and like it. There's tits. That's all. That's all.
That's the only reason you're uploading it, is for the tits, anyway.
Maybe.
You're like, well, maybe.
And the arse too.
We've got to have a day too where we play. We definitely have to have a day.
We have to.
Because I've had the game for a while, and I've only played a little bit of it because I was going to review it, and then I just sort of was like, I'll come back to it. Oh, by the way, there's a Nude Mod as well.
Ooh.
There's a Nude Mod.
That.
So, and it's very easy to install. I've actually got the mod, and it replaces one of the clothes when you pick clothes for the characters.
Ah.
Yeah, so it makes the girls nude.
I got the Halloween costumes.
Oh, but you need to see them nude at least once.
I have seen it on Pornhub. I did see the nudes on there.
I love how like simple you said that. You're like, well, I have seen that on Pornhub.
I looked it up on Google. I was like, DOA girls naked.
I just thought you were just like, all right, my daily Pornhub, let's go. What's trending on Pornhub right now?
And I saw that there. I was like, hell yeah! But it will definitely be worth it though. I think I'll ask you for that another time. I'll ask you about the mod.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Yeah. Have to see that myself. Like,
yeah. I'll record some footage actually of some Dead or Alive nudity, and then I'll send it to you and see what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you'd like that. Also, it timed it perfectly. 2 days ago, Super Mario Maker came out, which you can make your own Mario levels in on the Wii U. And so I'm gonna make some Shady Corner style levels. I don't know. I'm gonna do something real cool. I want to post a cool level that you guys can play, like something not Dat Game related, but if you want to play a Mario level that I designed, like I'm gonna post that. It's just a small little side note. And also, this is particularly good for us here in Australia today because apparently our Prime Minister got voted out.
That's a good thing.
It's a great thing because he's an asshole, and one of the laws that he was putting in was to basically police our internet so we couldn't download anything.
What a twat.
Yeah, and so now he's not in office. Hopefully that won't go through. And I wanted to quickly mention that because that does affect my particular line of work, and it also affects people that upload to YouTube here as well because they're looking at not just policing the internet, but they're looking at where you get your footage from and how you obtain stuff. So, and that does kind of affect not everything I do, but it affects particularly that. Yeah, exactly. And then they want to ban Japanese websites, and it's half of my games come from there.
What? Yeah, but Japanese websites are the best websites.
Yeah, right. And so it's I'm where am I going to get my content from if I can't?
Don't they also they don't have gay marriage there yet, do they?
No, and it's ridiculous because we've wanted it for ages.
Oh my God.
Seriously,
I thought you had it already. I didn't know that.
No, our Prime Minister is the most racist, sexist. He's
homophobic.
Yeah, he is. He seriously is, and that's why I'm really happy that and it's funny too because I didn't hear about it until because I beat Metal Gear Solid 5 today, and then my girlfriend walked in, and I was in the middle of an anxiety attack, and she was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5 was amazing. It was just it was so good. The storyline."
Made you have a panic attack.
Yeah, I was it was so good. I was having a panic attack because it basically my entire childhood had kind of come to a close, and then she's like, "Oh, by the way, we got a new Prime Minister," and I was like, "Wait, what?" And she's like, "Yeah, that happened today," and I was like,
"That absolved you."
And I was like, I missed that. I was so unaware of daily news today. I went on Facebook once today. So
that's good. That's
yeah.
Good news. I wish our Prime Minister would fuck off. He's such a snob. It's always about the rich people. He doesn't care about anyone else. He's always let's put more cuts. Let's make everyone poor. Wow, great idea.
Sounds like an absolute douche.
Yep. We should all just put them on the Bermuda Triangles. They disappear. Send them off to the...
Also, a few other links that I found. This is a very interesting one, and I thought, considering the relationship between the 3D Custom Girl review I did, speaking of Pornhub, they made a twerking butt.
Oh my god.
And I'll just send you the link and you can look for yourself and look at the animation down the bottom. It's a thing where you can wear goggles and you have a butt. And it's the future, apparently. Apparently it's the future.
That girl has nice tits at the start, so that's a start.
It's
Earlier this year, a top secret program began. Pornhub laboratory.
And apparently this thing warms as well.
So you put that onto yourself, like?
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of like a virtual reality butt.
Just like the thing you had with the 3D girl.
Yeah, I think so. But it just came up on Nude Gamer, and they posted an article about it.
God.
Yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah, it's a bit of a worry. So the technology is there if you wanted a butt. If you want a butt to sit on your desk. Also, on that note, there's also... We were talking about that Gal Gun game where you shoot the girls at the school.
Yeah.
That sounded really bad. I made it sound like a school shooting just then. They released some really sexy clothes, including clothes from the anime Squid Girl. They posted some clothes, like some like kinky corsets and stuff like that for the characters to dress up in, and it looks pretty cool, I gotta admit. I just wish we could get the game. Like, I really want the game.
Even if it's just for the outfit.
Exactly. And also, finally in the news, because we were talking about Dead or Alive Extreme 3 will be coming here. Hopefully it will be coming to the West. They're doing a vote for Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball at the moment to see which girls get into the next game. Because apparently not all the girls are going to make the cut.
Oh.
Yeah, and...
as long as I have Tina there.
Well, I actually have the list of people and how many votes they got and how they're winning. Do you want to know where Tina is on the list?
Yeah, I want to know.
Let's see. Well, okay, the Marie Rose is number 1.
What?
Right.
She's like the least attractive.
Yeah, Kasumi is number...
tiny.
Kasumi is number 3. Ayana is number 4.
Ayana's alright though, I like her. So that's fine.
And literally, the 5th last one is Tina.
No, how could she be near the last?
She's apparently only leading with 3.9%, whereas
What's wrong with people?
Marie Rose is leading with 17.1% of the votes.
Are people dumb? Are people stupid? Seriously, Marie Rose is flat-chested and not even that attractive. And she's not fun either. She's like really crap to play as. I don't enjoy
You barely even know her. You just... Whoa, that was
she's just this invisible girl with a flat chest. I don't care about her. I don't. As someone
the
with
UK
tits,
Shader has spoken.
Because I have tits as well, so I don't feel sorry for flat-chested people. So I'm going to be a bit bitchy.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Because tits are best. Sorry, Dave.
Speak your opinion, definitely.
I mean, A-cups are nice and all, but she's literally got like nothing there. She's like not even a bit of cleavage.
I'm not really fussed. I think she's cute, but I don't think, considering it being Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, I was kind of hoping some of the veterans would have been closer to the top, like Kasumi
I thought they were in the other games as well. You'd thought like the ones in the other games would sort of be... Because they were like the originals. Like...
So, well, the list that I've got here, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's a top 9 and then there's a bottom 6. And so I'm guessing the ones that are in the green, the top 9, are the ones going to get in. And the ones who are in the orange are going to be the ones that might not get into the game, I think.
Okay, I'm not playing it.
Which says that the characters are currently out of the game are Alina, Tina, Miller, Rachel, Lisa, and Christy if the votes don't go up.
They're the good ones!
I know, that's...
the good ones. And the tittiest of all.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and Tina's got the biggest, so it's like, why would you even cut her out?
And she's also like got some of the best fighting moves, like in like DOA last round. You really can kick ass with her. She's so fun to play as. Like.
Oh yeah.
And also her bikini. Woo. She's got the best bikini.
So, we might as well get to our topic at hand, which technically you came up with it, and I was just like, that's a good topic. Waifus. Particularly the term, if people don't know what a waifu is, particularly in Japan, it's kind of like they say waifu is in like your anime or your 2D wife, if you will, or a girl that is not necessarily real, that you have a crush on, but you want her in your life. And waifu for lifu, as some people say. Yeah, and so like we were talking about waifus the other day. I'm gonna just quickly list out a few of mine, because I kind of just want to like get a few of these. So Shantae, obviously, for me, is an amazing waifu. Mei from Guilty Gear, she's amazing because she has a giant anchor.
I thought you were going to say something else.
I know, that's why I worked up. But Lichi Fei from Blaze Blue fighting game, she actually has massive tits, so that makes up for it. Bayonetta, but I prefer the shorter haired Bayonetta.
No, I like her.
Because you don't like her shorter hair?
No, I like her. I said I like. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, I said I like.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I got more attracted to her with the shorter hair. And I'm not very a short hair person. I like long hair anyway, so I thought that was kind of odd for me. Samus, obviously. Samus is a good one. And some of the girls from Dead or Alive, obviously. Like, I don't know if I could pick.
Because there's a lot there to pick from. Like,
yeah.
I've got a bunch on my list, but even that was hard to list.
Yeah, see, the hardest part is, like, especially considering what I do, I'm constantly doing, like, I'll do a dat moment on something, on, like, a girl from a game, and I'm like, oh, yeah, she's a girl that I would like to get with. And then you think, well, technically, I'd never be able to write a list, but every episode I do indicates whether or not they're worth looking at.
Oh.
Yeah, so, I mean, that kind of, like, it's sad because, like, I wish I had a bigger list, but I don't. But I know you do, and I don't think we have time to read the whole thing, but if you want to read some...
Should we also tell them how many I have?
Oh, no, definitely tell them how many you have.
I have 220.
Yeah, because apparently somebody's fucking greedy and wants to have every girl.
Hey, I didn't list every single... Trust me, if I had listed every single, I'd listed even more.
Can I
but
also...
the things I thought I have to choose.
Can I also read... Because I got your list up on the screen. And what I want to do before we, like... Because I want you to go through... You don't read all of them, but read some of the ones that, like...
My most favourite.
Yeah, some of the ones that you're most favourite, or some of the ones that you want to give a mention to. But I like... and I'll link the post in the description. But I love the post that you made, and then you wrote, "The mood is drooling." Underneath, yeah. And then you wrote "watching," and then you wrote "boobs" in all capitals. And apparently at the same time as you drooling and watching boobs, you were also playing Animal Crossing, New Leaf, and eating Gibble Squibble. So that sounds like an amazing day already. That sounds like a great day.
And somehow I managed to play Animal Crossing without getting
Can you explain to me what Gibble Squibble is?
It's just something I made up. I don't even know what it is.
That's great.
I just put it on there just to fill the gap.
Oh, that's great.
I just make up random gibberish words. I have like my own gibberish.
I just thought it was such an interesting little post that you did. By the way, I love your name, by the way, on Deviant.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, by the way, and I'm going to put a picture up as well, you recently dyed your hair back too.
Yep.
You did.
You can show them the picture, I don't mind.
Because if not, I was just going to show a picture of a Gibble Squibble.
Whatever the fuck that is.
I don't even know what that is. Actually, you know, before you go through your list, I'm going to Google it.
What if it's something really bad?
Gibble Squibble. A bottle of tomato sauce came up. And a foot.
I got a Gibble Squiggle. That's like, what?
Yeah, it's weird.
A bottle of tomato sauce, 2 cats eating something, and 2 older women.
Yeah, in balloons? That's so weird. Okay.
And also it looks like there's a really obese hamster or guinea pig or something. What the fuck?
But, yeah, anyway, did you want to
I'll list a few if you want.
Yeah, go for it. And then tell us, like, why you particularly like them, too.
Alright, I might be a bit of a what. I'll just go. Femme America from the Hetalia series, except she's from Neo-Talia, which is the gender bent version, and she's Femme America, basically. So she's energetic. She likes video games. What's the headcanon, because we haven't got as much on her at the moment. She has a baseball bat, so she can probably kick ass with it. And she's also quite violent, apparently, if you piss her off. She's got big tits, probably D's at least. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and I love that about her. And she's just sexy as hell. She's just really sexy. Juliet Starling from Lollipop Chainsaw. That's a no-brainer.
That is a no-brainer.
I mean, how can you not love her? Let me see. I'm scrolling for my list.
Oh yeah, go for it. Just pick any ones that stick out, really. There's a lot.
Everyone knows this is going to predict this Tina Armstrong. I think everyone's predicted. I mentioned her a lot on my other videos too, saying about my waifus. She's come up a few times. Annie Leonhardt from Attack on Titan, or Shingeki no Kyojin, is the Japanese name. She's just, again, another blonde with blue eyes. I don't know what it is with these blue-eyed blondes, but they just get me, man. I like Sky from Shantae. No, Shantae's friend.
Oh, yeah, yep.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the blonde thing again.
So you got a blonde blue eye fetish, is that what it is?
I might do. You're onto something there. I have so many on lists. I might try and go for a small list and that. I don't want to end up taking up the whole thing.
Oh no, please take a little bit of time at least. I'm looking at some of them now. I'm trying to see who this is.
Lilith from Borderlands, the siren in the first game.
Yep. With
the pinkish hair. She's hot. She's really hot. I just liked her from the start, and also her attitude. It's just like badass.
I was looking at Cave from Hyperdimension Neptuna.
Yeah, because I've got a load of characters I liked from there. So I was like, because I watched a couple of people do walkthroughs of those actually. And I was like, oh, I really like his characters. Yeah. And I had to put them on the list. And they've got some weird names though, if you think about it. It's like someone was high and they just thought of it like that. Like Cave, like, what is he trying to say? That she has a nice cave? If you know what I mean? Oh, she's a magic girl, so she must be magical.
Oh, no. Oh. You got Life is Strange here.
Yeah.
As well. Just having a look at that one. Chloe from Life is Strange.
I don't know what it is, but the dyed hair thing was kind of hot. I don't know what it is. I just like the cat. But if this isn't a spoiler, I don't know if I should say this. If anyone's watched it, though, if you haven't, I would turn away now for a second. She does die.
She does what?
She dies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's really sad. I'm just like, what the fuck? No, Yuri! No!
Oh, there's actually a girl called Tekken in Neptuna.
Yep. There's a girl called Tekken.
Is she based on Tekken, the game Tekken?
I think a lot of them are based on things like that. Yeah, because there's also Falcon, which is so they're like, I think they're based on those sort of things, but they didn't want to do copyright for it, so they had to be careful how they did all of it. So you don't.
That's so weird. Yeah, because I knew some of them.
She's got most tits.
Wow, I can understand why. Definitely. What else we got here on this list? Let's see.
Sylvana Sin.
I can see where you've gone particular fetishes where you're like, fuck yeah, and you just watch Demon Master Chris, and you just added in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them from there, and then you've literally just had a day.
They don't have names either. They are just called succubus, sorceress, orc. That's literally what they're called. And I'm just like, they don't have any names. Come on, that makes it feel difficult. I might as well just add the ones from Sakura Clicker too and say orc.
Fairy Fencer. Harley.
Yeah, that's a newish game. I saw Noel play that, and also saw someone else playing it too. And yeah, the characters from there are really hot, and also looked them up on the wiki and added a few as well. It's
yeah, it actually looks pretty good. We got Daisy on there, and I respect that.
Of course.
Let's see.
I've got Ada Wong on there as well.
Oh, yep, Ada Wong. Let's see. Oh, you did some Dragon Quest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some Dragon Quest on there.
My favourite too. I've got to have that. My favourite.
Where do you think... Okay, to ask you this. What is it, and I'm assuming it's big boobs is going to be the answer, is what you look for in a waifu? Did I answer it?
Big boobs is one thing.
Yeah.
But there has to be other things, like, they have to have kind of personalities that don't piss me off. Like, they have to have something about their personality, something about them that makes them cool and likeable. And also when it comes to hairstyles and stuff like that, I'm not actually fussed. I'm not fussed by any of that. I don't know why it is. I don't really have a type in that section, because I've noticed I like redheads, brunettes, blondes. Blondes and blue eyes are probably like the main one, but I get attracted to all of them.
Yeah.
It's like also because, especially if they're a bit perverted, that's even better. If they're a bit perverted, or just if I can imagine them to be.
Yeah, like if you can, like, I guess, and also if you're in the mood for something specific, you're like, okay, I need a character with those traits or something like that.
Yeah. That's felt. You pretty much summed it up. You know me well, food.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I mean. You get like on a certain kick where you're just like, I want to see a waifu with long hair, or you want to see like a waifu with, so it's different things for different characters, I guess.
True that. What about you then? What about you?
Probably the same, but also like it's gonna sound really weird, but like I honestly think personality too is a kind of a thing, because I don't want them to be like really bitchy and shit. Like, I find, even though people are like, oh, bitchy characters are like really sexy, I don't find them. I find them very
personal belief.
Yeah, I find them very unattractive. So like, but they gotta not be too like cute and innocent, as in like they've got to be able to hold their own.
They've got to be able to be a bit tough too.
Yeah, exactly. Because I hate like some of them, like when they're too shy and stuff. I feel like
whiny as well.
Yeah, whereas characters that not only like flaunt it, but characters that are, I guess that are strong in their own. They know what they've got and they flaunt it, and they don't care what anyone else thinks.
That's a good trait to have. I mean, there's only that's
exactly.
I totally agree with you. Actually, I completely agree with you.
Before we get to the questions, so I did find something today, and I wrote it on the list, and it says boob timer. Okay.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to send you this thing. So I found this thing earlier, and so someone did an animation of a girl literally playing with her boobs, right? In the top left in the sky is the moon, and it actually has a big hand and a little hand, and it actually is a clock.
Ooh.
Right? And apparently you can download it as like a wallpaper or a screensaver or whatever, but check it out. And you could seriously, the caption of the thing is, you could watch this for hours. And you probably could.
I'm going to add that to my favourites.
Do you see it?
Yep.
Yeah,
and I don't care if anyone sees this. I'm just going to add it to my favourites. I don't care if anyone sees it on my favourites.
Yeah, and it's
no shame.
And it's like and there's a clock in the top left. So unless you just want to keep watching that very, very, very smooth animation, yeah, it's so weirdly hypnotic how smooth it is.
It is like really smooth and really well done. Like
that's what I mean. I'm just staring at it. It's so hypnotic. Anyway, sorry. I'm like... woo! Okay. Oh yeah, somebody asked about... Heroic Gaming asked about... And I still haven't fully replied yet. About doing a Life is Strange collaboration review. And I will, because I haven't played Life is Strange yet. We were just talking about it just before, actually, on your list.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. And I don't know why I haven't played.
Sorry for the spoilers then.
Yeah, no. It's obvious where it's going, but I just I don't know. It hasn't appealed to me yet, and I've heard mixed things about it, and that's why I haven't played it. But I will get back to you on that review because I will need somebody to guide me through the game. Is that a question? Corsets are way more fun to wear than they seem, and getting them to coordinate and look good with something. They put a question mark at the end. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. It's a question.
Somebody commented, link to Sexy Beach, please. I don't have it. Like, it's not out yet. Well, I mean, it's out, but I don't have it.
It's not out as
Yeah.
No.
So don't, so don't think I have it. Like, and I'm not just going to give it out either. If you
give things out. That's a bit.
Yeah, if you are smart enough as a viewer, or if you are really wanting it, you will find it. I guarantee that you will find the game yourself using the means and tools that you have been given on your computer. I just want to say, if you do have any questions about today, about waifus, you want to mention your waifus below, you want questions for us, you can ask us anything, seriously. Leave them in the comment box below. So then that way... yeah, so because we seriously love answering questions. I think...
We need questions. Feed them to us.
Feed us the questions like boobs to UK Shadet's Pornhub. Just feed them to her. Yeah. She wants there to be as many questions as there is boobs on the front page of Pornhub. I just want to say to you guys, if you guys want to see more Dat Game, don't forget to subscribe. You can download the podcast in the link below. I'm sorting out a better place to download them. If you like this, comment, leave a like, leave a question. If you want to support us in any way possible, even if it's just $1, you can head on over to Patreon and support us, and you will get cool, awesome stuff. You'll get to see episodes early. You'll get to see exclusive fan art. You'll see some amazing, cool stuff over there. And you even get to read into the Diaries of Shades, where I literally talk about my editing process and stuff that I'm doing throughout the week, and you'll get to see the start to finish of basically trying to pull an episode together. Considering this has been another successful episode, has it not, UK?
It has indeed.
It has. So, as always, I'm Shades.
And I'm Shadette, UK Shadette.
Was that like James Bond? Was that James Bond? You're like, I'm Shadette, UK Shadette.
We've got to leave that.
Yeah. Well, no, that's definitely left in now. That's staying in. And this has been Datcast. Catch you later, guys.